When you look at this car from the front, you're gonna agree that it looks very nice. It looks like an electric car, but it's not really an electric car. It's just a really nice looking vehicle. When you go to the sides, it looks very nice as well, especially because of those door handles. They sit flush against the bodywork and help give the car a clean look. It also helps to improve the aerodynamics of the car. Anyway, for those that do not know, this is the SA car of the compact family category winner. When going to the back doesn't look so nice. I'm sorry. The sides though, they look dope. It's as if the front and the rear were designed by two different people who had different visions in mind. But anyway, going on to the lights look very nice. Some LED lights there that look really clean. When going to your boot, the tailgate is electronically operated. When you go in there, you're gonna get about 350 liters of storage space, which is decent for most people. 350 liters is a lot. And when you lift up the load cover there, you're gonna reveal some storage space. And yeah, you're probably thinking, where is the spare wheel right now? Let me show you. So what you're gonna do is lift up that cover and lift up the storage bay cover as well to reveal your spare wheel. And there you go. But I also didn't know that. I thought it was underneath the car or something, and this guy told me that you have to lift that up. And they claim that you can fit about a 17-inch laptop in that storage space there, which is quite nice. It's going to come in handy when you've got a lot of luggage and you don't want your laptop in the seat. So yeah. So the car comes in 3 trim models. You get the entry-level Dynamic, the mid-spec Elite, and the top-of-the-range Premium. This is the mid-spec Elite, and with it you get some 19-inch dark grey alloys, which look quite nice. Popping out the door handles looks very clean. But the question I had when popping them out is, how much is it going to cost if one of them fails? I just wonder, hey? When you enter the vehicle, you're going to be greeted by that Beijing animation there on the dashboard, which looks quite nice. And the seats are electronically adjustable, sporty looking seats that is, and it is covered with artificial leather. It's just a fancy way of saying fake leather. Underneath the center console, you're going to get some storage there, which might come in handy, and a USB-A port. Underneath your armrest storage as well, you're going to get a 12-volt socket and another USB-A port. The car has 0 USB-C ports. I don't know why that is, but yeah, that's Baic for you. You get an electronic parking brake, which looks quite nice, and that there's your gear shifter. When you turn on your infotainment display, you're going to get a Beijing animation there, which is quite nice. So you get a big enough infotainment display that does not, I repeat, does not have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Instead, what you get is a system called CarbitLink. Now let me explain why it failed. CarbitLink is basically an app that you have to download onto your phone from the App Store. What it does is that it mirrors your phone onto your infotainment display, and there are 2 major issues with it. One of them is that your phone must physically be on for it to be able to project it to the infotainment display. So if your screen shuts down or switches off, the system will also switch off. And the second issue is that they fail to make it compatible with Apple, so you can only use it on Android devices. So now if you're to buy this car, you'd only be stuck with Bluetooth. You'd only use the Bluetooth. But anyway, Twitter. That's just me playing around with the infotainment system, trying to learn it and see what's what. So you have 2 ways of changing the driving modes on this car. One is going to be putting your car into drive and then just shifting the gear lever down. The second one is going to be hidden in your infotainment display there. So there you go, you've got different driving modes there. So that's Eco, that's Sport, and Smart. So yeah, the infotainment system is really easy to use and not as dull as the one in the Kia. If you haven't seen the video on the Kia, just click on the top right hand button. Anyway, let's move. The Baic Beijing is a really nice car. I am happy. So yeah, so I was just playing around with the infotainment system there, listening to the radio. it is quite clean. So that's the CarbitLink I was talking about. Looking at this car from the back seat, you get a really nice view. It looks really clean. I like how there's no buttons, but that can also be a bad thing at the same time. But anyway, so that there's gonna be your driver's side door. You get some nice panels there. Looks very nice. Going on to the back seat. When you enter there, you're gonna be greeted by that artificial leather seats there at the back. It's two-tone. It looks nice. I'm not complaining. It looks really nice though. Anyway, you have those seats there, and let's sit down. Legroom in the car is not a problem. That is behind my ideal driving position. You get a Beijing logo there to remind you you're in a Beijing. Anyway, down there you're gonna get one USB-A port for your rear passengers. Emphasis on the word passengers. And you have one USB port. But anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be your climate control thingy there. And let's see if the rear windows open all the way down, and they do not. This car fails the rear window test. If you're wondering why I always do the rear window test, this is because I know the importance of having the rear windows open all the way down. It is kind of important to me. It's a big deal for me, but I don't think people are gonna get it. With the mid-spec Elite version of this car and the top-of-the-range Premium, you're going to get a panoramic sunroof as standard, so you do not have to pay extra for this. This is going to be a standard feature that you get, which is quite nice. I like how the pricing of this car is. It's really well priced, and you're getting value for your buck here. Anyway, I really wonder what was going on in the mind of the person that chose to put the hazard lights all the way up there. Something must have been seriously wrong. Or maybe he had a little too much to drink, who knows. But anyway, so this car is powered by a 1.5 liter turbo petrol engine that produces 130 kilowatts of power and 305 newton meters of torque. Claimed fuel consumption is 7.2 liters to the 100. You're going to get a 5-year, 150,000 kilometer warranty, and they pulled a Ford on us here. So the service plan is sold separately. Yeah, that's pulling a Ford if you don't get it. If you ever decide that you're going to go for a Baic Beijing Elite, you're going to spend 459,900. If you finance that over a period of 72 months at an interest rate of 12% with no deposit and no balloon payment, you're going to spend around 8,991 rands every month. Factor in 1,600 for insurance, and a full tank is going to cost you 1,153. So your monthly cost of ownership is going to go around 11,744. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the video. So if you haven't already, please click the like button, subscribe, and tell me in the comments below what car you'd like to see next on the channel. Thank you for watching.